welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
All right, we'll just dig right in. We're going to dig right in like we're at the clam jumper. Clam jumper? Clam?
Claim.
I've always called it the clam jumper, but
Well, that would make sense.
I've also heard it be the claim jumper. How do you spell that restaurant?
I think you spell it like claim, like an insurance claim, like, oh, someone rear-ended my car in the Chili's parking lot, so I need to file a claim.
So it's not clam jumper.
Well, you'd think it'd be clam jumper because
I always thought it was like a seafood place, but until I
Yeah.
actually read the sign, I was like, is it claim? I think it
No.
is.
it's,
Or is it clam?
I think it's spelled claim. Let me look it up. I was gonna say that last episode, but we need someone who just
You go there
does
every
AI
week?
for us. Oh, I haven't been to a claim jumper in maybe like 15 years.
Are they fancy or no? Is clam jumper fancy? Are they like Red Lobster where you think it's fancy and then it's not?
I think it's Red Lobster. No, not Red Lobster. It's like a Red Robin, but it's fancier.
A fancy Red Robin. That's even worse.
Oh yeah, it's claim, like CLAIM, claim jumper. If I remember, it's like you remember like the Stuart Andersons, like the steakhouse.
No. I
it
don't
was
think I've
like
ever been to that.
it was something in like the 90s. I remember. I just remember them being dark, but it's like that. It's like, you know, Red Robin is like, I guess, kind of diner. You know, like it's big and open. It's like a dark Red Robin. And it's more like it's like a steak. I don't know. I haven't been in a while. Maybe we could do that for a video. We go to Claim Jumper. Be like, all right, we're going to investigate.
We got to wear fake goatees if we're in the darkest timeline. It's just a dark Red Robin.
Yes. This is the Dark Red Robin.
Dark Robin.
Dark Robin. Speaking of that, and not speaking of that at all, because it's kind of changing the subject, but I was thinking of last episode, you were talking about Power Pack Paint Night. I think it would be funny to do a Power Pack Paint Night next time we hang out, so you're there, but I'm like either commenting or I'm like just doing something on the side too. I think that would be really funny.
Okay, here's the question. Do you have the technology? Because I could cast my screen and we can do it that way. The question is, will your computer blow up?
So would it be like a video call? So I'd be like, we'd do a video call.
So you would do like a Discord call like this.
Yes.
I think I might be able to do it on this call. And then I would click a button.
Ooh,
And I would say share my screen, Minecraft, go live. You should be able to see my screen if you dig around on the Discord.
Oh yeah, no, I see it right here.
Yeah, so we just do that, but with paint.
Oh. We could definitely, well, because I do Discord on my phone, it never breaks. Because I tried Discord on my computer. Remember, we had to have Kyle help out because the audio wasn't working.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I switched. This has just been the easiest way. It's like I do my AirPods with my Discord on my phone, and then I record on my laptop. But I think I might get a new laptop at some point, so I could probably do both.
We are the Power Pack podcast featuring two dudes and Josh getting an Alienware laptop.
Ooh. I love it. For pretty much since the inception of this podcast, which has now been like 5 years, I've had the same laptop. So check that out. Same laptop I've recorded all these episodes on, and about every 10 episodes or so, it gets brought up that I have the jankiest setup in the world. And so, yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe it'd be kind of funny. Maybe I could build a gaming PC, but with like, I've got like $200 budget. So I'll be like, what can I build? That might be kind of fun. Just like get like used stuff and piece it together and see what.
I have a keyboard and mouse you could have.
Perfect. There we go. We could do a Frankenstein build. So everybody donates a piece of equipment.
There you
I'll
go.
build it.
I also have a extra monitor if you want.
Man, you got most of the setup already. You got extra monitor, mouse, and keyboard.
Don't have a graphics card. Well. No, I threw it away. Never mind, no graphics card. I literally took out the hard drive of my old computer, and then I just threw the other one in the trash can.
Love it.
Because like I moved it to Missouri, then I moved it to my other house in Missouri, then I moved it back here, and I'm like, I don't think I plugged this thing in more than once. So ka-chunk.
Yeah. Just
Garbage.
into the garbage it goes. Yeah. So
Not even recycling, baby.
no, just
Garbage.
straight up. But that's what the landfills are for, is for technology.
That's right. Hey, you know how deep you can dig? Nobody knows because we haven't got that far. Keep digging, keep dumping. That's what I say.
Dig and
Dig and dump, baby.
dig and dump. Oh, that's
Because by
gonna
the
be
time you
name of
get
this.
to the core, it will just melt. So if we could dig to the core and dump our trash into the center of the earth, it would just melt and become the core. That's true recycling.
Man, that's just science, honestly, if you think of it that way. Like,
Trash planet.
because trash. Welcome to the trash planet. But that's smart, though, if you think about it. If we drilled so deep to the center of the earth where it's just a molten thing that eviscerates anything, you just dump all your trash in there, and then boom, it's like garbage disposal. That's nature.
And right? And like the core is so big. Imagine dropping a penny in the ocean. Like it's just no impact. Because the ocean is so big. The core is so big, and our trash is the penny. It's the perfect solution. Now I want to watch The Core. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, is that where they drill to the core, right?
They drill to the core.
Yeah.
And they have that weird looking hacker guy. It's like, I'm a hacker. Oh.
They always have like a disgruntled hacker person in every movie. What movie was it? I watched a space movie, and like Childish Gambino, Donald Glover was like the hacker, I feel like, in that. Or maybe he's the scientist. I can't remember, but it was cool. I was like, oh, it's Childish Gambino. But yeah. But The Core, I remember watching that a while ago, and it's one of those movies that's like really melodramatic. It's like, okay, we're gonna go to the center of the earth, and then it's like really intense and it's loud, and then they get there and they're like, cool, and then the movie's done.
Right? It's like, we did it.
Yeah. There we go. We should do film. We should take really complex movies and then do like a 30-second or less or a 10-second synopsis. I'd be like, so, what's one? So, describe the first Harry Potter movie in under 20 seconds.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. Poor child, closet, zoo, he talks to snakes, fat, fake brother. He's real, but he's not his real brother. Ogre wizard picks him up after mail. Dang it. Learns spells.
Yeah.
Kills a guy with a face on the back of his head. Learns
Perfect.
that's not his father because it's not Star Wars. That's
Beautiful. That's good.
That was hard. That's harder than it because there's so many details you wanted.
Because you had to cover all the main things. I feel like that was good because someone could watch it now and they'd be like, for the first time, they'd be like, wow, that is right
Spot
on.
on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you one real quick. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, the Smurf movie.
Smurf movie. Okay. I feel like, is that the new one that came out?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
I haven't seen them either, but I'll do my best. Okay, so
Well,
20 seconds.
I'll give you a real one. Okay. Well, every movie I try to give you to watch.
I don't
Goofy
watch
movie. Goofy movie.
Oh, Goofy movie.
I know you
Perfect.
watched that one.
I did, and it was really good. And I watched the sequel. It was so good I watched the sequel. Okay, so I'll look at the clock and give myself 20 seconds as of now. Okay, so we have single dad vacuuming his son's room. Son gets annoyed. Big road trip. Wants to see big Michael Jackson type superstar. Lies to the girl. Plays on stage. wins the girl over and is cool again.
Yeah. That was a good summary.
It.
That could be on the back of the box. That was good.
But you're right. That's hard, honestly, because you're like, okay, you have to think of all the details because there's so much in between there. And Goofy Movie is a work of art. There's a lot going on there to dissect.
Imagine dissecting Goofy for science class.
It's like, gosh, my organs aren't where they're supposed to be.
Why does my frog look different than all the other kids' frogs?
It's like,
gosh.
Can you imagine that? It's all frogs, and then somebody has like this subhuman dog human thing.
I think it's a dog, because if you look at Pluto and you look at them, like, they look very similar.
I think it's a dog, because you think of each Mickey Mouse character. You know, Mickey Mouse is a mouse. There's Daffy Duck, is it Daffy Duck? No, it's not Daffy Duck. There's another duck.
Donald
Duck. It's a duck. And then Goofy, I feel like he's like some sort of, like, I don't even know what kind of breed of dog he would be, but he's got like the face.
Well, all the animals in a Goofy movie, it's like you don't know what they are.
No.
What is this? Just, it's like the Simpsons. Like, are they supposed to be human? Because they're pretty yellow.
Simpsons is confusing in that sense, because it's like they kind of look like humans, but they don't, and they're yellow.
It's like the cone heads. They're human in every way except their heads are cones.
Yeah.
So, but they're technically aliens. In the Simpsons, they're pretty much humans, but they're yellow. So, are they aliens?
They might be. They might.
Like, are there regular skin-toned people outside of whatever town they're in? Springfield?
Springfield. That's the debate. Springfield, Missouri, or Springfield, Oregon?
Springfield, Simpson Town.
Yeah. Exactly. Springfield, Simpson Town. I think, so if we had to, let's say we had a cartoon, what would our characters be? Oh, I guess we already know they'd be Noodles.
They would be Noodles. But say we were making up a new cartoon.
Yeah.
What would the title be? Josh Kosh.
Oh, man. I feel like it'd have to be something. If you think of the core of like the JJ Fresh universe, it's like so much slang around rats and butter. So I think it would be like, imagining Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but everything's made out of butter, and Willy Wonka is like what is it? I forgot the word for it because I'm getting tired, but it's like a rat that like acts like a human. He's got like a hat and everything.
I'm thinking like a Jabba the Hutt rat, sort of a hybrid. And I'm also thinking like we go full on, like, so that we have the butter factory and it's all like happy and cute on the surface. It's like one of those movies that starts out like, oh, this is a nice, fun, innocent movie. And then you realize that this big rat buttery Jabba the Hutt figure is like funneling all this like corruption money through it. It's like a mafia, and they're like, yeah, they're taking out all the other butter farms, the cows.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, could be
cool. That's cool.
That's like the Godfather and Willy Wonka mixed together.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. How cool of a movie when you like all the previews, everything. It looks like it's going to be a G-rated movie, but it's rated R, and you're like, I don't know why. And then you watch it, in the first 20 minutes, it's like a kid's movie. And then all of a sudden, it just switches, it flips, and then it's like very dark and violent.
It's like people like waterboarded and butterboard.
Butterboard. Yeah, butter.
It's like a cool flick. I'd watch it.
Yeah, we should. I feel like that's the next step. Is I don't know why I'm like laughing about this already, but I think it'd be so funny to try to make like a really like just low budget, terrible, horrible, just like movie. So it'd be like, I always think of like what's that movie? I mean, there's so many different. There's like Birdemic and like The Room and stuff like that. I feel like it'd be really fun to just make like horrible like movie. It'd be so fun.
We should make We should get Cody because he's really into film and he could help us.
Yes.
So we make a horror movie, and it's like this family moves into this home, and I have a little barn outside. They go in the barn. There's nothing there. It's like, oh, this is a cute little barn we can do something with. But every night they hear something in the barn, and there's like a light that goes on in the barn, and then whenever they go to check it out, it's gone. And then like somehow, I don't know how, they discover there's a guy like churning butter in the barn. But it's not just like churning butter. He's like putting like people in the butter churner and like smashing them.
Ew.
And so then he's like maybe what's his like scary costume? Like, Leatherface has like people skin on his face.
Yuck.
But what's Butterboy's costume? Like something scary. And essentially he's like, I guess, lock the family in the house, and he's trying to capture them to churn them into butter.
I'm imagining. First thought was overalls, but I'm imagining, those like biker jackets that have like the tassels on them. It's like the really epic '80s, but it's all rat tails, so it's a rat pelt skin coat, and the tails are like the motorcycle jacket like tassels, and then he's wearing fingerless rat skin gloves. So it's very like, it's like stylish for being rat clothing, but it's like, and I'm thinking like, cowboy boots. So it's very like flair, but so it's unexpected. You would think, like you said, it would be like a mechanic suit, like, Jason or whatever, or Freddy Krueger. It's like scary, like the finger gloves, but he's like, no, he's like actually looking pretty stylish with just made out of rat skin. I don't know, something like that.
Well, we also have source material if we wanted to make the Possum King into a full-length movie.
I think that would be so much fun, but that would be so like that's one of those things. It's the Frankie Muniz effect, where like, oh, that's so funny, and then we start filming it and we're like, oh, I don't know about this.
No, we have all the lines. Like, we just have to find the characters. Like Kyle and Cody could play themselves.
Perfect.
Gary Bilson could be Gary Bilson.
Perfect.
You have I guess you're technically not in the book, but your wife is. You could play your wife.
Oh, then, that's perfect. I could put on a wig, and I could be, what movie is that? It's like, I could play every character that's like a side character. So every
like
single
Austin Powers or something.
Yeah, kind of like that. So I'll play. So the main characters will be different people, but I'll just play all of like the extras, all the side characters. I'll just put on different outfits, and that'll be my contribution.
Okay, I like that.
I'll save us a few $1,000s having to pay extras. It's like, I'll just do all the characters.
I could play maybe one of the possums. I can just crawl around in a possum suit. Hide in a cage.
That's going to be my favorite. Dude, I would lose it if it's like you made a movie and your only contribution is you're dressed up like a possum for like maybe a 10-second like part of the clip. You're just...
I wonder if Cody could get an hour movie out of this.
I bet
he's not busy, right? He doesn't do anything. I mean, he could probably draft up a storyboard.
Yeah, let's hit him up.
Just hit him up.
Yeah, I'll text him and ask, and he's still in like the Pacific Northwest. So I think next time I'm in town, let's try to go meet up with him, and then we'll pitch it, and he'll probably be like, no, but we'll be like, but we have a book, so that's already the best. It's the first step.
Like, the problem with Game of Thrones is they ran out of source material. We got the source material.
Yeah, it's like John wrote this book. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, it's like first time I read a paper book was The Possum King. Well, not first time ever. First time in a while I've read a paper. I learned how to read.
School, never read. What's a book?
Yeah, I learned how to read with The Possum King. No, it was like first time I picked up a paper book in a while, and I was on paternity leave, and I busted it out in like, maybe it was like a day or two, and it was great. And I love everything about it, but I just love that the very last chapter, it just changes completely. It's so good. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, Yeah, so I think it'd be fun. We could recreate the party. That'd be fun.
No.
Just like, yes.
Dude,
There's so many good scenes.
I love one of my favorite scenes. I think the thing I laugh the hardest with it, I don't know why, is when Gary Bilson he's like filming that video for like the daughter, and he's making the dead possum like dance to the beat. And I love how you narrated it. It's like swinging its hips and it's like dancing. It's like boom, boom. I read this and I was like, oh my god, this is just so ridiculous.
Good times.
Yeah, I love it. I think there needs to be a Possum King 2 though. If I know it's like it's a miracle that Possum King 1 even exists, but I think number 2, this could be the next Chronicles of Narnia, honestly.
We'll start a Kickstarter so I can just full time write Possum King 2.
That would be so great.
Does it cost to start a Kickstarter? Let's see.
You could see.
Starter.
He's gonna do it.
And then let's see, Kickstarter. Start a project. Have to log in.
I love it. Be like, help me complete my dream of being an author.
What should my goal be? $50,000 a year salary.
I love that it's a yearly, so it's basically everyone's just like paying for you.
Dude,
I would contribute to that.
We'll start a project. We'll do a spread the word campaign, even though none of us do like social media.
I know we need to. I think it's funny because I don't like, I think we both don't like social media, and I don't have any accounts anymore besides just Discord. But we should get someone on our team to have a social media presence for us, like make an account. I just like, I'm too lazy.
I just don't care. Yeah. I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like between Discord and YouTube, it's like, that's the only stuff people are using nowadays anyways. So it's like, why not?
Right.
Just do that.
Well, I'll maybe start the project and just make a cheesy YouTube video like, I'm raising $50,000. Why you should donate? Because this book will change your life, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have like piano, like uplifting piano music and like different scenes of you looking out the window and drinking a cup of coffee and.
Dude, this is okay. I need your help then. This sounds like you have some great ideas. We need to collab on this video.
Let's collab on the our first Ponzi scheme.
And then like the backed projects, the backed goods or whatever. It's like get a digital copy of the Possum King 2. Not even a physical copy. It's like you get an email with the book, a PDF,
with the download link. And it's like, dude, so cheap. I love it. Oh my gosh. It's like we don't want to pay for shipping, so you have to read it on your phone. I still need to narrate. I think of that often. I need to still narrate the book in a British accent. It's on my list of things to do.
Yeah, I'll make a page just for the kicks and giggles. But next time we're together, we'll make a promo video for it.
Dude, I'm so for it. It's looking like, I guess May is tomorrow, but it's looking like this upcoming in May I will be visiting again, so we will plan some goofs.
Okay, I'll make an account and everything, and then yeah, that'll be cool.
We'll just see what happens. Yeah, well, wonder if we should end this one, and then I have time for you can do another quick one, or we just like whatever.
I probably got to get after this, so
yeah. Well, we'll end it strong with maybe some Power Pack wisdom.
Okay, here's some wisdom. Donate to the Kickstarter. We have one book in the bag. And you know what? It ended on a cliffhanger. And you want to know the rest? Well, $50,000. Then you can know the rest.
Yeah. 50K.
It's on you if it gets done or not.
Yeah. If you want that second book. So I'm just telling you right now, my Power Pack wisdom is you will not be able to sleep at night. You won't be able to think straight. If you read the Possum King, you're going to be like, I need a second Possum King book. That's how I was. My world changed the day I finished the Possum King. I was living a normal life. I read the book, finished it, and when I set the copy down, just sobbed 20 minutes straight. Tears of joy. Took a warm bath, picked up the book, read it again, and then I went, opened my laptop, and I saw, hey, I can do Kickstart. I can fund a Kickstart to see Possum King 2, and I contacted my work and I said, okay, I can set up direct deposit. Okay, so I can put 100% of my funds to go to this Kickstart account that under the name JR Nunchucks, of course. So I started having all of my income go into the Kickstart, and it bankrupted me. And I lost my house, lost all my assets. I didn't know where to go, so picked up the Possum King. I read it all the way through. Again, cried for 20 minutes, took a warm bath. This time it wasn't in a bath, it was in the river. To get clean. And then I decided, you know what? I am going to change my life, turn it around. So I went to Los Angeles and I went to go find the most famous movie director of all time. I don't know who that is. There's lots of directors. And I told them about the Possum King, had them read it. They sat down in front of me, read the whole thing. They cried for 20 minutes and they said, this is what we need. So then they went and created the Possum King movie. And then John now is a billionaire, and he bought Twitter, which is now X, and he turned it into Ratify. Ratify. And then the rest was history.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.